back to my channel. I'm back with
Tiny J.
again. Make sure y'all subscribe. This video will once again be on her channel as well.
Yes.
But we are back for another Wine Wednesdays. Today's wine is Stella Rosa Black. It's lit. It tastes like juice, so don't mind me. But yes, so today's topic is double standards. So so double standards between men and women. This should be good. This should be juicy, hopefully.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Shout out to the viewer that gave me this topic. You know who you are. What's good?
You the real one.
So so the first one that he said, let me get my wine.
Yes, you can't do anything.
The first one that he said was like, can women basically have sex with no emotions like men can? So men feel like women have to be emotionally attached to have sex with men. We have to have feelings involved. We have to like them. Like, we can't just do it and go on. It's bullshit. Sorry.
My take on
bullshit.
that, I think women can have sex with men without getting attached. I mean, it doesn't happen before, so it's not like
It's a myth.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's a myth.
Because me personally, it didn't happen. I have had sexual relationship with someone and I was not attached to them. I don't really it's hard for me to get attached to a guy that I have sex with unless I'm really, really feeling you. But if I'm not feeling you and it's just a sexual thing, then I think guys get a little bit more attached than females.
Yeah, because you feel like that is yours.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say
Yeah.
it. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You feel like that's yours and it belongs to you.
Mm-hmm.
And, you feel like, oh, I'm a man, so I can, go and do it with whoever, and it not mean nothing. But she's supposed to only be with me.
Right.
But just like y'all can be out there, doing it with 2 and 3 people, we can too. And it can not mean nothing. Like, I know y'all done heard of Hoe Phases.
Yeah, I think we all have that, and we all need to go and experience that.
It's real.
Because I feel like if you don't, I'm not saying that you have to, but I feel like I wouldn't want
go out and be a
to.
hoe.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying go do that, but I mean everyone. I'm not gonna say everyone, but most people have experienced that. It's nothing wrong with testing the waters to see, You can date and go out and do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, it's like, it's your life, it's your body, you do what you want to do, and people, like, who cares what other people say? So I just feel like,
but it's definitely a myth, guys. Don't let these movies or I wouldn't say it's like that for all women, because there are women out there who feel like
do get attached.
I can only do it with someone if I'm emotionally involved, connected, blah blah blah.
That's not me.
That's not me.
No, it's not me at all. I mean, I really, in order for me to get attached,
if I see you and I want you, I might go get you. Like,
but I don't have that anymore.
And move right on along. Like,
but I mean,
it's definitely a myth. I don't know where it started. But it's
and all men think that women get
all
so emotionally attached to men.
That's why, like, if a woman cheats on them, they can't take it because they feel like, oh my god, like, you had to like him. No, like, I can literally be with you and say something happened and I decide, oh, I want to go sleep with Joe or whoever, and I can do it and like come back to you or not feel nothing. Like,
it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm really in love with this other guy. It's not even at that time, maybe I just wanted something different, just like guys do. They be wanting to try something different, so they go out and mess with all these different women. So I feel like women can do that too, because I mean, me personally, I don't get attached to niggas. I mean, guys, I don't get attached to guys.
I don't either. Like, ain't nobody out here that I'm just like, oh my god, you know, like,
I have to really like you in order for me to get attached to you, and that's kind of hard, because
it's hard for me to really like somebody.
Yeah, I mean, for them, no.
I be trying.
nah, I'm good.
But
I don't really just get
as soon as I tried and they do something stupid, then it's like, see, this is why I shouldn't have tried in the first place.
Yeah, I put everybody in the friend zone.
But then if I don't try at all, it's like, dang, you don't care about me at all. No, it's not that. It's just like, I'm used to hearing this shit, and it's like, what you doing that the other person ain't doing? What you gonna tell me or show me that the other person is not showing me? Which is, let's move on to another double standard. Like, this whole, like chasing a woman, like not chasing, like, she's not, coming back at you with anything, like, oh, you're just give. Mm-hmm. But I was brought up, from my mother, being married, that, and she told me this. She said, if a man wants you, he gonna come and he gonna get you. And he not gonna have you out here being single, aka unmarried, and leave opportunity for another man to get you. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if you want me, you gonna come, you gonna get me, you gonna do whatever it takes to get me. Mm-hmm. But it's men out here that feel like, oh, well, like, you need to show me that you like me too, and you can put in effort and stuff too. But I feel like my effort will come. Mm-hmm. Like, don't think off the jump like I'm gonna be doing stuff like that. I feel like that's not my place as a woman. Like, I feel like as a man, especially if you coming at an attractive woman, like, okay, it's probably a couple of dudes trying to get at her. I gotta do something special. I gotta spice it up, and I got to do this because she's used to hearing this. So why I feel like men shouldn't expect anything in the beginning, personally. Like, not saying that like I'm not gonna do nothing, but I ain't paying for no date. Don't ask me to. And if you do, like, I'm probably automatically turned off because like, I just feel like men are providers. We can get into that next. But I just feel like men are providers. And I feel like even if you know that I can do it, because, like, I can do it, but I just feel like as a man, why would you want me to do it? Like, why would you want me to feel like, in a sense, you need me? Like, I feel like only if it's, like, maybe, like, your birthday, like, that's when it's, like, okay, I'm not going to make you pay for your own meal on your birthday. Which, even then, I've had men be like, nah, I don't care. Like, I'm going to pay for it. Yeah. But I just feel like,
I don't know. I
don't like it. Like,
no, I think it's
I don't
crazy.
like it. Like, I feel like you should pay.
And if any man thinks it's cute or whatever it is for a woman to chase them, I don't think you need to be a woman. I just feel like you're weak. Yeah, like, I feel like you want to be a woman, and like, and so
that's weak.
I don't see, and for the females who do that, I don't think.
But I feel like they weak, and I feel like that's why. I feel like for me personally, and not shooting shots at anyone, because I'm pretty sure people who have shooted their shot at me are gonna watch this. I feel like sometimes I get attracted from like weak men, or men that are used to weak women that do everything for them, and that's not me, like, at all. Like, I'm used to basically not having to do anything. Like, oh, you hungry? Let's go eat. I got you. Oh, you want to go to the movies? Let's do it. Oh, we going out? You need some shoes? Cool. Like it just happens. So it's kind of like I'm used to it. And then it's like, now you get with somebody and it's like, oh, go out on a couple of dates, and it's like, oh, you want to pay for this one? No. Yeah. Like, no. Like, I feel like if you, as a man, if you don't have your shit together, don't be trying to talk to no female. Like, if you can't afford to take somebody out, you shouldn't be trying to date. Period.
Yeah.
Period. Like,
I don't have much to say about that,
like,
but I mean, that's true.
Like,
I mean,
I'm not saying we gotta go to Ruth's Chris and, all of that all the time. We can go to Chili's, we can do whatever. But you got fools that can't even do that. They like, I don't want to do that. It's 3 for $10. It is good.
It sure is.
We be there all the time. Okay?
All the time.
Don't let it fool you. Okay? Chili's, Applebee's got the
And
drinks.
I feel like another thing is when it comes to, like, men and dating and stuff like that. I feel like some guys, you try to date outside your league, and that's when you think, like, oh, well, you're trying to impress her eventually. No, if you know that you don't have the money to keep up with this lady and she got her shit together, you don't need to try to pursue her. Because at the end of the day, she's still a woman. She's still gonna want you to have to pay for stuff. She's still gonna want you to pay for the date. She's still gonna want you to do this. Me personally, yeah,
definitely. I think men need to choose wisely.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like with men, I feel like women can go out of their league as well.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, I can't date dudes that, you know, in that sense, expect me to pay for stuff or expect me, you know, to do stuff like that, because that's just not me, you know. But there's women out there that don't mind paying for it. They want to be independent feminists, and I want to be a woman. I want you to take care of me.
And my whole thing is with that too is,
to a certain extent,
I feel like
I want you to be a man. I'm gonna let you be a man. I'm gonna know my place. Like, don't expect me to what's the word? Dang, it's gonna come to me. You know, when you married and it's, what's the word of it?
I don't know.
You know, it's the word for women with their men. I can't think of it. And I'm trying to be somebody's wife one day and I can't even think of it. Okay, keep going. I'm gonna think of it.
Now you made me forget my train of thought. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Not bow down to them, but you know, like, it's that word, and
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, but I can't think of the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. Like, I cannot think of it. And when I'm editing this, I'm gonna put the word down there.
Yeah.
What's the word? It's be. Damn, I cannot think of it. Let me see if I can.
We're gonna find this word.
But yeah, you talk about something. I'm gonna find it. Because it's.
I forgot what were we talking about. That's sad, y'all. I be forgetting.
Dang, I forgot. The wine hitting us.
Why are you looking? Oh, girl, get out of there, girl. I need that.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know what I was talking about. I don't know what we was talking about. We was talking about
paying and out of your league.
Oh yeah. Me personally, I feel like when a guy is trying to impress a girl or trying to get to know a female or trying to, you know, see something in her, I feel like a guy, until y'all get to that point where, okay, she's like, okay, babe, I got this, you need to pay for everything. I'm sorry, but you just do. Me personally, I only really just bought like one guy stuff. Like,
but do you get to that point? Like, I get to that point where it's like, I'm fucking with you, you my man.
Yeah,
submit.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can think of it. Submit. Yeah. How do you expect me? I'm sorry. How do you expect me to submit to you, but I'm paying for stuff? It's like, no, you need to be the provider. You need to be, because ultimately you are, you know, in a sense, the boss, or you have the final say. Not saying that we're not a team, but it's like, if you say, babe, I want to do this, and you know, I'm being a man, I want to do this. It's your woman. All right, daddy.
Yeah,
that's what you want to do. I'm submitting to you. Okay, that's what you want to do.
Women,
let's do it.
I feel like,
but I'm not gonna be half and half with you, and then you expect me to submit to you. No.
Yeah,
that's not how it goes.
Yeah, and I feel like most men nowadays, it's like, okay, we go half and half, and then you still want me to act like this, but yet you have yet to like make me your wife.
I always say, don't expect me to submit to you if you don't give me anything to submit to. If you gotta be submittable for me to submit to you. Yeah. Like, I have no problem with that. Like,
yeah, me
I have
either.
No problem. Oh, when I come home, I want dinner to be hot and ready. Cool.
I wouldn't mind playing that role, but sometimes, you know.
Gotcha. What you want today?
I think some men get too comfortable. They get too comfortable because they're comfortable with what they got, and they feel as though, oh, well, what's gonna change? What's gonna change between us getting married and us just being boyfriend
Life
and
gonna
girlfriend?
Be even better. Life gonna be easier for you because you won't have to hold on and take hold of all those burdens. I got you as well, and whatever you're dealing with is now what we're dealing with.
Yeah, but I think Most guys, they don't think about that. They just think,
no, they don't.
She just want to get married because everybody else getting married.
Yeah, but we don't.
Stuff like
but
that.
we don't instill marriage in men either.
No.
Like it's all about like growing up, it was always you grow up, you fall in love, you get married, you have kids. Like they don't have to think about like
and I feel like it's a lot of pressure on women anyways when it comes to stuff like that, because if you're in a relationship with someone and you've been in a relationship with this person for a long time, and it's like, okay, everybody around you is getting married, and then now your family and everybody that you're surrounding and your circle or whatever, they're looking like, oh, well, dang, when are y'all young getting married and stuff like that, and that takes a lot on a woman. But for men, they don't think nothing of it, because it's like, well, I ain't gonna mess up something that I already got. I mean, I'm comfortable
that's
with where
thing.
I'm at.
Us as women, we have to stop doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, like it's just certain stuff that you just have to hold back and not do, because then, you have to give them something that they're gonna look forward to. Yeah. But I mean, for me, I know a lot of people, men and women, they're like, oh, it's just a piece of paper, and it don't matter.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
But I feel like it's not just a piece of paper. I mean,
because I look at the future.
That's the ultimate way to show me that you love me.
Yeah.
Like for you to say, I want the world to know. I want to go before all of my family and friends, all of your family and friends, just everybody, and let the world know, like, I love you and only you, and I want to be with you and only you, and I want you to bear my children, and I want to give you my last name, and I want you to basically be one with me and be my all, you can't marry everybody, but anybody can be your girlfriend.
Anybody can be your girlfriend. Anybody can be your
have
fiance.
2 or 3 girlfriends.
Yeah, you can have a whole bunch of them.
But you can only truly have one wife.
Yeah.
Like ultimately, So that's you saying like, she the ish. Like that's mine.
Yeah, and
girlfriend is just like, oh yeah, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah, because my thing is, I look at it from the future, as in, so if anything happens to me or you,
girlfriends don't get shit.
We don't get anything. And if anything happens to me, you don't get anything. So you have to think of it, okay, so if something happens to me and we got a child, I want to make sure if anything happened that I know for a fact that my child's going to get taken care of. So I can leave something for my child and for you. So I can make sure, because say if something happens and you pass, and then it's like, oh, now I have to take care of this, and how, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to take care of.
But you making somebody your wife is basically letting them know that you got them, and they don't have to worry.
And I have the best
girlfriend
interest in
with
you,
somebody,
because if something happens, I have no say so over anything with your life. I don't
call his mama.
Yeah. I don't have the last say so I mean, it might not seem like a lot to them, but it's a lot to me. And I mean, even though I didn't grow up in a 2-parent home, I still experienced the husband and wife.
You were saying how like as a wife, as a girlfriend, you don't get anything.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I don't know, I just feel like guys just need to understand it and stop thinking about it, because you don't have to have me personally, I'm not the type of girl. I mean, I didn't grow up. I think I was talking about growing up in the 2-parent. I mean, I didn't grow up in that, but I mean, I still was around it because my grandfather and grandma was together. I experienced that. I experienced my aunt and my uncle, and I have my other aunt and my uncle. So I have been around individuals, and my family we're from the country, so I know about that. I know what a man role is, and I know what a woman role is. So it's not like, even though I didn't grow up in that, I still experienced that because I was still in the household with them to see like the dynamic of their relationship and how things work. And I feel like now it's like with women, I feel like we don't remember our role, but I feel like both sides don't know their roles anymore. Yeah. I feel like women are trying to be men and men are trying to be women.
women, in a sense, you know, we're so, oh, I want to be independent, I don't need a man, and I want to make just as much money as you, and I can do whatever you can do. And you know, I'm team independent, I'm team, you know,
but at
making
the same
money,
time, I still want my man to do things for me.
I don't believe in being a feminist. Like, I feel like there's certain things that men should do, and I feel like there's certain things that women should do, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's not saying that I can't do something that a man can do, but it's like, why do you want to? Like, I'm not gonna have a house and be out there mowing my own yard and washing my car, and I don't like putting gas in my car. Like, who does that? Men. You know, like, I don't want to take it to get an oil change. I need one right now. Like, I'm used to my daddy doing that stuff for me, you know, because that's just how it was. You know, oh, I don't know how to put no air in no tire. I mean, I do, but I ain't never had to do it, because...
Oh, I do that all the time.
No.
I do that all the time because it be happening while I'm at work, my work hours. So I have to do this. I mean, I have to do it while I'm at work.
I get you. I mean, I understand, you know, if I needed to.
I mean,
you
because...
know,
True enough.
I know how.
Like, my uncles, they did teach me how to, like, they taught me how to change a tire. They taught me how to change my oil and put oil in the car, because, I mean, I did go off to school, so, and plus, I was off to school, so I had my car, so they told me to, like, you know, how to take care of my car and stuff like that. So, you know, I know how to do that, but at the end of the day, that's not something that I want to do. I feel like if I have a man, I feel like that's something that he should do.
He gonna do it.
You know,
he gonna do
now I just feel like, you know, whatever it is, what it is, I just have to take care of myself and worry about me and my child.
And my kids.
That's
when they come.
So,
but no, like that's the thing, because it's like, you know, y'all want to be like, oh, I don't need a man, nothing like that. But it's like, who wants to do all of that stuff?
I'm not mowing no yard.
Yeah,
I'm not fixing nothing around the house if it ain't on the wall.
Like, you know, up in here hammering pictures up. And
I mean, I can do
stuff.
That, but like plumbing and shit, I'm not doing that.
None of that.
I'd rather call somebody out for that.
None of that.
I don't want to pick up no bugs.
None of that.
I don't like stuff like that, but like decorating and shit like that, I feel like, okay, yeah, I can do shit like that. I can hang up a picture, but I'm not about to get them in the sink. I'm just not about to do it. That is nasty, and I feel like that's a man job. Working in the yard, I feel like that's a man job, unless I'm like doing like a garden or something.
I don't even want to do that. Hell, I got bad allergies. I ain't got time. I don't want to be outside.
I do want a garden though.
My allergies bad. I'm gonna need a mask.
I just feel like, you know,
it's just like everything is all messed up, and then it's like, I feel like a lot of men are raised either just by women or around a lot of women, and so it's like they're not being taught like, oh, this is what a man does, you know, because it's like they're women, so they don't know like, oh, you know, don't be too nice to them, but don't be too hard on them. It's like, I feel like it's certain things that just men can teach other men, just like with us, like we can't teach. We can teach women other, you know, little girls about cycles and, you know, breasts and
about
women things. But it's like, as a man, yeah, he could tell her stuff, but he wouldn't be able to be like, oh yeah, it's gonna feel like this, and you know, you might, you know, no. And I feel like it's the same thing with men. And I feel like now it's like they're not being taught like, you know, oh, you're supposed to open the doors for women, and you're supposed to. Oh
yeah, that shit don't happen.
You're supposed to take them out.
It do happen, but I don't get that service. So.
I do. I'll sit there and look at that door crazy. We'll both we just gonna be standing there, because my daddy told me that. He told me, don't you never touch no door if you with no man. Don't ever.
Good. Your daddy good. I didn't have that in my life.
That's why I can't get no man, because my daddy had my standards high as hell.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pops.
I open my own doors, y'all. I open them and close them.
Only if I'm the only one there, and I ain't gonna just be standing there looking crazy. But it's a man there. Get over here and open this door. Like,
yeah, I don't get that luxury.
What are you doing?
I wish, but I don't. But I mean, I don't stress over it, because at the end of the day, I gotta make my own self happy. Period.
Okay, we need one more. Can we talk about bills?
No, we didn't talk about that.
Can we talk about bills? Want to end it on bills?
Yeah, we can.
I mean, it's kind of hard to talk about bills, because I feel like it depends on. I feel like whatever works for you works for you. Like, I don't feel like it's no right or wrong. You know.
Yeah. I mean, like you said,
I feel like you do in your relationship what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Like, me personally, we were talking about this earlier at work. I feel like the man should pay for the rent. And then, like, you know, the girl, she should be able to hold down everything else. You know, basic utilities. You know, like if y'all both have cars, y'all pay y'all car notes, and, you know, whatever like that. Unless y'all decide to get like a family car together, then you know y'all can split that or whatever. But I feel like the man should pay for the rent, just because I feel like if I'm with somebody and we living together, hopefully he's my fiance. But I feel like if we split the bills, well, we would not be splitting the bills because that's a roommate. That's not going to be my man, and we split the bills personally. But I feel like if I'm with you and you're paying the rent, I feel like, you know, like I feel like I need you, and I feel like that's how I need to be in a relationship, and I feel like I need to depend on you, and vice versa. Like if I know, like, oh, he got the rent, you know, I got, you know, he the one that's got the roof over my head, I can submit to you. You know, I can make you feel like you're the man, you're the head of the household because you're pulling your weight. If we up in there both equally putting in on rent,
we both have the end of the say so. Like,
yeah. So like
I feel like day, I don't care what you say because nigga, I'm paying this too. I'm going half on everything with you. So
you
can't really tell
I
me
can bring a whole other dude up in here if I wanted to.
Now I wouldn't go that far to bringing another dude up in the house, but I'm just saying, like, you can't tell me what I can and what I can't do
what
because
time I can't be home and
because
know,
we're both
don't wear that.
We're both splitting everything down the middle, so it's no point of you trying to tell me what I can do and what I can't do. So I get what you're saying, and growing up, I experienced that as well. As you know, the husband, he paid the mortgage, and the woman paid like the utilities. And, you know, it was perfectly fine. Or he paid all the bills. But see, my people are old. They old school.
Yeah, see, my people are old school too. So, like, my daddy, granddaddy, them, they the type, like, just pay for shit.
Yeah, and that's how my grandfather was. Like,
my granny didn't work.
Yeah, my granny didn't work either.
Like,
so,
since I was a kid, I just remember her going shopping.
My grandmother didn't work either. So, she stayed at home with the kids, made sure, you know, the food was ready. My grandpa, he was pretty much the first one to eat because, I mean, he paid all the bills, so she fixed his plate, and then the kids eat,
plate, okay?
And then she
wifey duties.
So, you know, my granny never worked. She stayed at home. My papa took her to their house, bought her a car. Like, he did all that, so he didn't want her to work. I'm pretty sure she probably wanted to, but she didn't have to because he made sure that everything got taken care of. And so, you know, that's the same thing with my aunt. Like, my aunt didn't have to work, but she decided because she wants to spend and she wants to go shopping. So, you know, she got her a little job or whatever. But I'm pretty sure if my uncle could have it his way, he'll just have her at the house. Yeah. And you know, and me personally, I feel like I'm the type of person now. I could not sit at home. I couldn't. I would have to get a job.
I would have to at least be like
part-time. I would go crazy. I would go crazy sitting in the house. But I mean, I do understand, like, yeah, the man paying the highest bill of the house or whatever, and you know, utilities. At the end of the day, pretty much shit. Nowadays, everything is so expensive. Shit, y'all gonna be paying the same thing if you think about it, because everything's so high. So I feel like, you know,
but I just feel like everybody's still pulling their own weight. Like, you're pulling your manly weight. Yeah. She's pulling her girly weight. But I shouldn't be stressing with you. Like, like, okay, so if I come up and I don't have my half of the rent, which you just gonna put me out, what you gonna do? Yeah. Like, that's dumb. Like, we, in a relationship, we together. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Because I know some people that do that, and I ain't with it. That's not me. But, you know, if that's what makes you happy, yeah, that's you. But I ain't finna be up in here fixing your plate and shit, and I'm going half with you on everything. Like, you sound like a roommate.
That's true. I mean, it's true, but I mean, I'm experiencing that, so I mean, I don't consider us roommates, but I just, you know, I ain't fixing nobody's plates no more. It's some things I just cut off. Like, it's some things I'm not doing, and it is what it is. I'm not folding clothes. I mean, if they in the washer when I'm getting ready to wash, I mean, they gonna get washed. I ain't picking them out. But only person clothes I'm folding is mine and my daughter's. I'm not folding clothes. You can fix your own plate.
Well, that concludes this episode of One Wednesday.
Yep.
Don't forget to follow our social media accounts. Don't forget to subscribe, comment. Please, tell us more topics, different topics to talk about for the next week.
And give us a wine request because
give us some more wines. Even though this one is bomb, it's like my fave.
Yeah, I want to try the other flavors that they have.
Okay, so we can just get the other flavors. Yeah. But yeah, give us some wine suggestions. We love comments, suggestions, all that good stuff. So yeah.